There you go. For some reason, you have to walk. Alright, Wind Fang, Earth Fang, Water Fang, Fire Fang, in some order. All MacGuffins are got. Oh, we will be fighting more powerful enemies as we get up here too, so there's that. These things, did they just one-shot kill you if you tried to walk through earlier? I feel like they did a lot of damage in the NES version. Like 1,000 or something. It's been a while. Alright, there you go. More jumping. Just instant death? Ah, well. I thought it was a damage number, but what do I know? Although when I tried to fly through it and it pushed me back, we didn't take any damage. We didn't die or anything. The invincible is invincible, you know. So there's this really cool tower, and if you remember, one thing that's kind of neat here, and I want to point this out, it's been a while, but when we first came... Can you upgrade the artillery? That'd be awesome. When we first got to this world, we could see the very tip of this tower just above the water. So you know that this is how much water was around the planet. The sea level raised so much that only the tip of the tower stuck out. Yeah, the NES game was a lot more brutal, for sure. Nowadays, it just auto-saves everywhere, so you can't really die, but... Well, you can die, but what do you lose? Like, 5 minutes? 3 minutes? Anyway, that's a pretty large tower for it to be poking out of the ocean. It's pretty cool. Sure hope I'm not missing anything. Should we go see Doga again? I feel like I'm missing something. Let me just think for a second. Una or Don... I feel like there's something more you do with Une and Doga. But maybe they just come here anyway. Well, we just walk right in and get the Earth Crystal. I mean, that'll do. Oh no, we're attacked! By Master blah blah. We attack you. Yeah, the NES version's pretty tough. Is this version very tough? Not as much. It's kind of like the guy we just fought, except he's got a different name. That's pretty good damage. That's even better damage. Okay. We could heal Huzzle up a bit. We'll put defense on. I have noticed so far that the Elegy defense song has been pretty inconsequential. Oh, the power of earthquake duels. That's a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna do AoE heals and try to keep our DPS alive. So we're gonna lose our Minuet damage bonus here for a couple turns, but... Unfortunately, with no White Mage, this is kind of the only way you got. I mean, we're healing almost 300. It's not as much as a Flare, though. I think a Dragoon might be better because you could do your jump. Although I don't know if this is... I don't actually know if he's weak to any elements, right? Like, you know, a White Mage or a Scholar would give you the advantage of scanning, and that'd be nice. But yeah, level 99 Bard, the ability to heal and buff is not as good as a White Mage at this point, I don't think. 76 damage. Nice try. Alright, back to minuet time, I guess. He doesn't... I feel like in the DS they did their AoE attacks a lot more. And in the NES version. They seem to be a lot more relaxed with their big spells. No problem. Spell animations. They're pretty cool. Oh, in FF2? Yeah, Isuna level 5 cures all status ailments, and Basuna level 6 cures all temporary status ailments. I would almost say it's not worth it, because you could just buy the items to fix it, but if you want to use magic, you gotta grind it. Alright, here you go. Ooh, actually, that's a good question. Final Fantasy 3 versus the Dragon Quests. Like, I would say DQ 3 and 4 Final Dungeon are just insane. And 2 is pretty bad, too, but... like, the Final Dungeon in Dragon Quest 3 and 4 on the NES is just insane. It was just the way of things back on the NES. So, yeah. So they only give us 3 jobs, man. They better be good. We get Fancy Black Mage, Fancy White Mage with cat ears, and Summoner Dude. I'm going to hold off on Summoner Dude until I get Leviathan and all that, but in theory. Well, Bard. It's nice knowing you. Only you can save the world. Balance the light. Yeah, Ninja and Sage are NES style. We get them in the final dungeon. Because of course you do. Alright, goodbye Kermit the Bard. We had fun with the Bard. Time to start training Devout. We got the Break Staff and the Blizziga Staff. Protect Ring, White Robe. Pretty good. And Geomancer, you've been fun as well, but time to upgrade. You can boost 2 elements at a time. Fire, Ice, and Lightning. Again, Protect Ring, Black Robe, Scholar Hat. So, pretty good. We've leveled up high enough to have all kinds of... all kinds of charges of spells. And we need to buy some white magic or something here. Or just learn it. I've just been sitting on it all this time. Alright, so Curaga, we've got all the cure spells. Arrow, Aeroga, Isuna, Reflect, Haste, Protect. I might be missing some, it's hard to say. Let's just pop these off for now. I wish you could just move them around. Can you? So in FF2 you could like swap them around, which was pretty nice. But in this one I think you have to like... you can move stuff, but you have to like... it's like a lot of messing around. Right? Like you have to forget them and then learn them in the order you want them in your list. They probably could have done this in a more efficient setup. I'm pretty sure on the DS, I always wanted the summon in the first slot, in case I wanted to go summoner, and then the Aga spell, or the elemental spell in the second slot, but... anyway, this should work. We've got Fire, Ice, Thunder, Fira, Thundera, that one. And then Blizziga, Thundiga, Firaga, and then level 8 is just Quake. Okay. First Odin or Una? Probably Odin next, honestly. Now that we got the big heal. I think this is all we really needed was Curaja. Une Doge is where you get the level 8 magic, right? So, you know, we'll want that soon, but... okay, let's restore our... honestly, we could do a little bit of baby grinding. Our job level for these two is terrible, right? So spells will be high level, but not as high power. We'll see. We'll test some stuff out. We could also just keep going. See what we got down here. So, unfortunately, the Black Mage doesn't have any free spells. It's like the main disadvantage right now is the Black Mage in a random battle, unless I want to use resources, can't contribute. I mean, I'm tempted to just keep looking for treasure, you know? Treasure's easy. These greater demons don't seem that scary. Seeing as Huzzle's hitting for 3,000. Yeah, there's... No, we've already got Drain. Drain's level 7. We already got it. If I remember correctly, the Geomancer gets some pretty cool geomancy in this dungeon. But I could be mistaken. And these guys are weak. Alright, Blizzaga from the Devout. Not very strong. Maybe she'd have better luck trying the stone. Crystal Shield, there we go. Not that I'm going to equip it, but hey, it's a Crystal Shield. We'll go a little bit further in here. Danger? I think these guys are actually susceptible to stone, if I remember correctly. I think. It's been a long time since I looked up weaknesses for these kinds of guys. Didn't work anyway. Oh, maybe I remember that he has Break Gut. Maybe it's the other way around. Nah, it insta-killed him. I just got bad luck on the first one. Black Musk? What is all this nonsense? Insta-death, whatever. No one believes in insta-death. Looks like our DPS is actually good enough that we don't really need to mess around. So, yeah, Dark Knights are pretty darn good, dang. I didn't expect them to use crystal armor. Sort your items. Never! Actually, it's quite nice to have the garbage go to the bottom. Boom, dead. Oh, it's nice to have a white mage again, guys. I don't think I've used the white mage the whole game. It's so nice to finally have stuff like that. Actually, you know, for random encounters trying to get job levels, it would probably be better if I just had Kermit and Icy Blue just on defend for a little while, because their agility is so terrible. Well, comparatively, that's a bit low, but I think they'll go last in combat pretty often, and we can more reliably give them job XP by having them defend at the beginning of combat, basically. Not quite strong enough. Uh-oh. Got a problem. We're almost strong enough to do that. Not quite, though. This is like, you know, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. It should be difficult. And I didn't even go back and get any of the extra training you could do. Well, we'll see how far we get. And, you know, keep getting better defense. You know, that'll help. Actually, you know, one thing I haven't checked. Just for interest's sake. Baseline defense doesn't seem to go up much in this game. Just for interest's sake. Just curious. You never know what they're going to do in these versions. Oh, come on. Back attack. Just let the white mage deal with it. It's fine. Just trust in white magic. It's pretty good. Now, technically, the white mage, not the devout, actually gets more level 1 slots, if I remember correctly. But, who needs level 1 slots? They do get fist damage, yeah. So, currently, Huzzlefudge is 26 times 160. If you don't want to use claws... 26 times 192. Is it better? It's hard to say. It's different. The difference is you don't get any of the stats from the claws. But it's very strong. And maybe for kicking, I don't know how the kick formula works, but it is possible that the kick formula goes off of the attack number more than the attack multiplier, or does not take advantage of like the flame lightning enemy weaknesses, right? So it's definitely possible that certain times it's better to use one or the other, weapons or not. Oh, I should have gone down first. Oops. Don't use the golem staff. Maybe I will. Hey, yo. So this is probably one of the reasons to not leave immediately. Omni Rod, heck yeah. Fancier armor. I guess you have to switch over to Knight if you want to see the new sword. 125 attack, those pretty good. Earth element. For swords, I guess I sold most of my swords. But if you're comparing it to... Oh, the defender would be the strongest. So it's about 20 strength higher than the defender. It's not bad. It's no Excalibur. Guess we should try out some black magic in here. Dual Hawken, that's a axe thing for Vikings. Let's try out Firaga. It should be boosted by the rod. Also, fancy animations. Not as good as Curaga. Well, hold on, let's try... What does my weakest fire spell do? Not much. But that's why we need those job ranks up. It should... You know, there's some kind of spell... It's in the background, you know. There's some sort of hidden spell multiplier for job levels. It's always been there. At least with weapon attacks, you can see getting more swings. I want to test out some other stuff. I haven't even cast Bio before. Kind of reminds me of FF4 Bio. Now that we fought a King Behemoth, we can see officially if the bestiary has anything to steal. Oops. Don't run. No. No. Don't run. Oh, you... I'll explain how that happened in the next combat. One of the interface things I don't like. So, if you press right, it goes normally to defend. If you press down to magic, and then you're like, nope, and then press right, it goes to row. If you're on item, it goes to flee. I mean, it makes sense if you know about it, but I wish it just defaulted to defend if you press right. And then flee would be, or defaulted to flee all the time, because then you'd know that it always defaulted to flee. One or the other, basically. Actually, flee might be better, because then you could run away from battles quicker than right, up, input, right, up, down, left, right, A, B, select. This didn't work last time, but this time. Dang, Amora taking all the hits there. Okay, we've leveled up enough already to AoE those guys down. Heyo. So that's 3 protect rings. No need to steal them. Somebody told me to start stealing these from King Behemoth, but I mean, I guess we could use one more. Don't remember what these do. Magic, I would expect. But if you just kill them. So I don't want to go too much further before we go get some summons. I just wanted to get some of the basic gear, you know. And get a feel for how black and white mages will hold. Or devouts and maguses. I kind of want to fight another King Behemoth. Holy Lance. Hell Claw. So I know we just switched to punching, but now we've got an even stronger claw. Power of Darkness. So, back to claws. Oh, I'm sure I've missed a couple things. Oh, Curiga. Oh, come on, what? It's fine, this is a trial run. There you go. So we made it through that. That's good enough. I just wanted to, you know, maybe open it up once, see what it looks like in here. Bunch of juicy treasure chests right at the entrance. I kind of want to get those too. Let's see. We can check from here if we missed any treasure. Nope. We got everything in the maze. I guess there really is no... There's no tents in this game. We're only a level 5 devout, man. It's leveling up pretty slow. I'm just thinking how I want to do this. I know we have to leave still, and I've kind of, now that I've exited, I can't use teleport to just skip out. We'll have to go to the maze again. Let's just do at least the first floor. It's a big tower, right? They may not split, but they summon. Pretty strong. They survived a Blade Blitz. We're probably approaching barely leveled enough. Yeah, be careful here, because, you know, don't just auto-battle, kick, and blitz, right? That's fine. So far, so good. We're just letting the melee fighters kind of carry the mages for a little while. We're getting about 400 per cure 1, which is okay. Also, the music, man. Crystal Tower music. Very enjoyable. Perfect party? I mean, it's a pretty good party. The kick is not as strong as Blade Blitz, but it's fine. I'm the door to the forbidden realm of Eureka with extra weapons. Can't go through yet, because we need something. We do want to go there, though. But let's finish getting some treasure chests, and then we'll go beat up, we'll go beat up some, summons, right? My favorite job? Let's Player, Bazinga. No, for serious? Well, Dark Knight was really bad in that you got him early and he did nothing. But once we got him online, Dark Knight's been pretty awesome. Biggest surprise job was Bard, which was actually pretty good for quite a while. Here's a little crack. The Bard got buffed a lot, so it was more effective than I was expecting. We actually leveled the Bard all the way up to level 99 before we got the final crystal. Oh, come on, Gamori. Why you gotta be like that? Killing Huzzlefudge. Yeah, we're getting a little low on the old healing there. Probably time to get out of here soon enough and come back later. Professional video game player. Oh, yeah. Doga. Well, why don't we try out some more spells like, you know... I've got all these spells, I'm not even using them. I did play Bravely Default on the 3DS when it was launched. It was very good. I did not quite finish it, which is very unfortunate. I expect haste is better than Aragon most of the time, but... Could try draining its life. Not strong enough to need all the buffs. So unfortunately, all of the treasure on this floor has been pretty bad. I'm not gonna say these things are worth it. Man. AoE on this group is really good. Very happy with my Black Knight. The Dark Knight is, like, super strong. The door can only be opened with the Circus key. The Circus key. Well, I guess we finally found as far as we can go. Kind of glad we went in here first. Good for, you know, experimentation. But yeah, there's more work to do before we do the final dungeon. This was a nice chance to get a little bit of experience, get our white and black sort of wizard jobs trained up a little bit. And now we can start talking about endgame optional bosses and all that. Probably go Odin. Leviathan and Bahamut should be in range about now, but... Yes, keep summoning experience for me. Thank you, thank you. Look at that. 4 level ups all at the same time. Hey there, Itzlin. Level 42. Starting to feel a little bit more confident about these sort of final dungeons. I feel like in the DS version, we definitely wanted to be level 50 by the end, though. Like, it was... the final, whatever, the rift area between realms before the dangerous smoke. Man, that place was brutal. But I don't expect this game will be as rough as the DS version, but you never know. Maybe it'll surprise me. Yeah, well, sure, 4 Dragoons with a few levels. They jump pretty good. I'm actually quite sure we could have killed Odin when we first ran into him. It's just I didn't have any magic ready for it. I was going we were going with Bard and Geomancer strats. So Bard, Geomancer, definitely not great for a boss. Especially a difficult boss. And we were pretty low level, like, I don't know, what level we were at? Like 30? 28? Something like that. He could basically kill everyone with his Zantetsuken in 2 attacks or something, so a little bit low. You know, not even really 1,000 hit points, so. My current build is certainly a little bit on the boring side, but we'll tweak things up a little bit as we get to the end. Dark Knight, Black Belt, Devout, and Magus is pretty classic, I would say. You could swap either the Dark Knight or the Black Belt for a Dragoon or a Knight pretty easily. It wouldn't make much difference. But, I mean, the DPS here is pretty solid. Damage per swing. Oh, I should use AoE for this one. Red Mage, ouch. Sculler, double ouch. Evoker, ooh. Viking, ooh. Not a dream team, that's a nightmare team. Just brings bad dreams. We should probably just have Kermit defend. Whenever I queue up an attack that she never gets, basically I'm missing out on job experience. And I'm really just trying to get Kermit and Icy Blue. I don't know exactly what job rank, but into the teens, maybe to 20 or something, and then they'll be a lot more useful. Well, you can't have... ninjas and sages are banned right now. You can't get them yet. Also, there's one thing here. If you want your full bestiary, you probably want to fight some stuff around here for a little bit. Yeah, we haven't fought these guys yet. Let's do a couple random battles before we get on our airship. I mean, the classic endgame is just double ninja, double sage, but we'll see. I would say sage plus summoner is pretty cool, though. But I like the classic parties where you have 2 physical hitters and 2 magics, 2 mages in the back row. That's just my preference, so. Boy, Huzzle is doing a lot of damage here. Whew. Look at that. I'm assuming there are other random enemies around here besides Minotaurs. Like these weird-looking cats. Anyway, I'm not really worried about getting the 100% bestiary, but this is the kind of place you might miss, because you can just fly over it. I see we're almost at getting a level up, so maybe we'll just get a level up and then we'll leave. Also, new enemy, you know. And we're starting to see a bit of an HP gap between the Black Belt and the other characters. Oh, job levels, let's see. 68, 81, pretty good. Could definitely be higher by now. Ambush with 4 Liger. 3 out of 4 went for the White Mage, that's funny. Alright. Bring out the big guns. Don't die. Alright, Icy Blue, what you got? 2,000 damage Quake Sweeper. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. I should really try out more of my black magic. I haven't even cast Quake, really. Viking Ninja Black Belt Devout. Very physical. The Viking... I don't know, I feel like the Viking is a waste of a space, because he just goes, he doesn't really contribute to killing things, you know? He just, You've got a Devout. The Devout can heal up just fine. You know, just let the Devout do the healing, give somebody some killing power, right? I think the only time I would bring a Viking is if I was bringing 3 DPS. 3 characters that are only focused on damage. And maybe you have limited amounts of healing. That would be the main time I would bring a Viking. Okay, so everyone's level 43. Awesome. Yeah, but if the Ninja and the Black Belt are dishing out the damage, then the Devout's not really doing anything. You might as well have, in my opinion, a Ninja, a Black Belt, and a Black Knight or something. And then you have tripled the DPS. Well, 50% more DPS. Alright. We gotta slowly fly all the way back to our other airship. One of the least good parts of Final Fantasy III. Switching between airships. And this is not just Final Fantasy III. It's like a lot of Final Fantasies get this mixed up. So I know we recently got new claws for the Black Belt. I'm curious if it's worth switching to punching as we get closer to job 99. 82. So 226. Hold on. 26 times 226. Okay, so the claws are definitely stronger right now, but not by a whole lot. 26, 212. Like 14 more damage, same number of hits. It's better, but not a whole lot better. So, probably job level 99, I bet you punches win again. Protect on the Viking, is that even needed? But I like having like a summoner or a black mage that can do big old area of effect attacks. That's why I like my balanced party, you know? 2 melee, 2 mage, 1 white mage, 1 black mage, or similar. You know, summoner basically counts for black, that's fine. Okay, we're good for fighting Odin, right? No problem. Okay, one thing I want to check. We fought those King Behemoths? Well, maybe. Technically, we fought them and then ran away. I'm going to check the, we've been in the kind of final dungeon area. I want to see if there's anything worth trying to steal, because maybe we'll level up our thief. But, you know. So, garbage... Garbage. Nothing. Garbage. Boy, they drop a lot of random stuff, that's for sure. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that there's probably nothing really worth stealing. Grinding a thief up is only if you want to have, you know, dagger user, basically. Pretty sure. Now, I didn't manage to kill a King Behemoth, so, you know... Supposedly they have like a protect ring or something, but we've also got 3 protect rings just from treasure, so not a big deal. Kind of missed my Dragoon. Dragoon was really cool. But I don't think like the Dragoon The jump, man, jump has done a lot of damage. Dragoon is still the only class that's given us 9999 damage. So, you know, you got that going for Dragoon. And I did get like a Holy Spear, right? A Holy Lance, dang. Oh. Just... I mean, Huzzle, you could be a level 40 Dragoon. We'll test it out. We're currently at 82 black belt. Let's just switch over and see how this looks for a little bit. I mean, that's a lot of power. Not as many hits as the black belt. Let's sort of zip through here mostly though. 1800, 1900, so it's about the same as the Dark Knight. I mean, that's... And that's with no jumping. So, basically what we're losing is... I went the wrong way. We're losing the kick attack, but getting the jump attack. Jump you don't normally use against random encounters. But if you have a weapon that the enemy is weak to, or the boss is weak to, your jump damage is basically 9999. So it's 5,000 damage per turn, and you're more protected, you know. But you don't have a good sweeper. So then you have to rely on the mage to do the sweeping, but I mean, mages do that. Or, apparently Dark Knight is just so broke. Final Fantasy 1, 3 ribbons. FF2, 2 ribbons. 5 ribbons in FF3, I mean, sure. What a short dungeon if you don't get all the treasure. Alright. Is, you think it's worth it to go Thunder Spear? Actually, not even sure. I'm not even 100% sure if this guy is weak to lightning. Sometimes it's like only at a certain moment is he weak to lightning. But it's a classic Odin weakness. We'll try. We'll just go with default, right? See how we do. Just attack. Attack. And we do have Libra, but first up comes Haste. And, I'm curious if you can affect him with poison. Probably not. 1700. 3000. Dang. Alright, this is going to be pretty easy, I think. That was pre-haste. Bio hit's pretty good. Let's try, Icy Blue quakes it. A little bit less damage than Bio. We keep getting terrible turn order. Alright, Amora, let's see. 19 hits, less damage than last time. Zantetsuken, nah, not enough. Nothing to worry about. But we'll try Thundaga, though, to see if that does bonus damage. More than, like, 2,000 will kind of prove it. It's about the same as Bio. This is early game Cecil and Kane for sure. Dark Knight, Cecil, Kane. $4,000, not bad. Good job, Huzzle Kane. So yeah, I mean that was pretty easy. At this, we're too high a level at this point. That was no big deal. There's some more treasure in this dungeon that we don't have yet. So either keep going or figure out what we missed. That's a strange name. I guess catastrophe, except not quite enough letters. Alright, level 6. Now this would probably count as the castle. So there was, I'm pretty sure, 6 more treasures that were missed in this cave. So we must have missed a secret wall somewhere the first time. Or like a switch on the wall or something. It's not very hard. It's just right there. Just waiting for us. Blood swords are pretty good, or blood lances, you know, stealing HP. I talked about this a while ago. Yeah. Just 8 treasure chests waiting for us. We could have got these a long time ago. So what did I miss last time we came here? Some dumb snake girl with an elixir. Kraken looking dude. Phoenix down. I mean, that's really good in the original game, but not so much this one. More snake people. Alright, I kind of get the feeling there's a bit of a pattern here. It's kind of a waste of time. Castrato, I mean, maybe he could do that. He's got a big sword. Might be a more appropriate name than Catastrophe. Oh, I have a bad feeling about grinding up Summoner, man. I want to show off all the cool summons, but level 1 Summoner I have a bad feeling about being super awesome. I mean, and we're going to get Sage before too long. Alright, so I think that's probably everything we need in here. We out. Alright, let me double check. Yeah, 13 out of 13. All underground treasure got. Alright, we're making good progress. We could go back to Une or Doga or whatever. Obviously, Crystal Tower. But we need a key, right? We need a key, and we have a weird mirror to get past. Let's maybe go fishing. Can we go fishing now? I'm pretty sure we can just go fish. I think I need the other... Yeah, I need the other airship, because you have to jump over it. All I want is to go fishing, guys. I've been looking at this guy fishing. Fellas, like, if he's still here, he's just waiting for us to catch this gigantic fish. It's just swimming around. We got the wrong ship, though. Hopefully we don't need the submarine anymore, but we'll see. Fella's back. Alright. We're going to take our invincible floating fortress and shoot us some fish out of that lake. But don't worry, it's a big fish. It can defend itself. We'll do a little world wrap here. It also, you know, you could show this one to Sid. Sid would probably be pretty impressed with this airship. Alright, let's put a little savey. Let's see what happens. I guess we need to get into our canoe or something. No. We'll go for a fishing trip. There we go. Oh, it's a dungeon in a fish. How dare they throw a dungeon inside this fish? So, probably this area will be weaker than the Crystal Tower enemies, I think. Because you could come here as soon as you had the Invincible. So you didn't need to go break all the seals and go straight to the final area. One thing that I'm enjoying, with little effort, we are getting pretty good Magus and Devout job levels. They're up to mid to late teens now, which is theoretically making them more useful once we get to bosses. I mean, in the end, it's kind of all a waste. Probably grinding here is not a great use of your time because, well, sages, you know. Since sages are a thing, Do you really need a black mage? Aegis shields? I think I already had one. Now, in the DS version of FF3, could sages use summons? And if they could, were they evoker power summons, which is what I think, or were they summoner level summons, which is what I do not think. Because that might be a way of getting around not leveling a summoner. Because I'd like to show off the summons, but I mean, leveling up a summoner sounds like a lot of work for some random effects. Those are pretty creepy looking coral fish monsters. They got a lot of teeth on them. Kind of miss my Geomancer. Because in my Geomancer in here, I could have him on auto battle with just raining whirlwinds and earthquakes. But we need to level up the Magus, so... Sages use Summoner in the 3DS? Okay. I feel like in the NES version, and then therefore this version, it was probably Evoker Strength. But we'll see. I remember it being kind of a thing, you know. Well, look, there's a big fish. We're all pretty healthy. Wonder what fish are weak against, huh? Swords? It's been a long time since we used bows. Evoker in the 3D remake, yeah. Okay, well these crabs are kind of getting in my way here. Get out of my way, you dumb crabs. That skill, Blade Blitz is too strong. Jeez. For free, 0 cost probably. And just like 2,000 damage to everything. It's as good as Quake, except free. Probably as good as summoning giant fish person too, or giant fish snake. All right. I am curious if it's worth switching to Thunder Spear. Maybe we'll test it mid-battle to see which one does more damage, especially with the jump. I'm Leviathan. Blah blah blah. I just see big fish. He doesn't look as big as some versions of Leviathan do. Alright, I actually don't know if Reflect works on Tidal Wave in this version. For now, let's just do DPS. Let's chest out the old Thundaga. Good turn order. 2,000, not bad. Blizzaga, but we got a 200 damage. 200 damage. Yep, definitely weak to lightning, that's for sure. Boy. I think we're fine. Let me... Oh, we even have a lightning rod and an omni rod on at the same time. I don't know if they stack, but... maybe. Okay, 4 grand. Now the tsunami hits. That was not enough damage to be threatening. I think Thundaga will deal with him pretty speedily. I am going to try switching out the Bloodlands with the... It does less base damage, but more elemental weakness type of damage, right? I don't think I've done an AoE Kuraja yet, so we'll test that as well. I'm worried that Leviathan dies before Huzzle gets back. Dang it. These bosses need a lot more hit points if they want to be dangerous. Well, that's one big fish. And we'll just leave Huzzlefudge up in the air wherever he is. Gyarados has a pretty good special attack. Yeah. Okay. Overpowered party composition continuing to prove itself overpowered. Excellent. Mount that thing on a wall. Well, we'll have someone use his powers for evil in a bit. Okay, that was Lake Dur, and we got all the stuff, which is good, because I don't think you can go back. So, excellent. Well, seeing as Leviathan was pretty easy, one more, I guess? One more gigantic beast? Go keep going monster hunting, right? While we're in the area, you know. I actually forget how to trigger it exactly, but I assume... Oh, wait. It's like, there's all these little... Remember all these little caves? Yeah. I'm like, don't forget these caves. And then I definitely forgot. We'll check these caves out. Literally Bahamut's lair. I'm glad he put a sign up, though. Very convenient. Drakes. Ooh. They fly. Not good for them. I have a feeling Dragoons are going to be pretty good against Bahamuts in this version. I don't think it matters what weapon he equips. I think Huzzle will destroy him. Let's go back to Blood Lance, because it's pretty good. Another Golem Staff. Cool, cool. Saber-tooth Ligers. It's a saber-tooth lion tiger. Prehistoric lion tiger ambushes us. What are you going to do about it? Ligers and Tyons. Yep. Just keep your eyes open for secrets. Ligers and Tyons and... what would you call bears? Just bears. Kotetsu, another... Hey, wait a second. No, you still need the Invincible. I'm trying to find a way to get a Dark Knight weapon before the Invincible, but you need the Invincible to get here, so... Owlbears. So, Tyons and Ligers and Owlbears. Oh my. So, Queen Lamia's, like... Are they dangerous? Well, if they are... It's dead. Maybe she's got something to steal. Maybe we'll check our, the voice of Bahamut thunders. Test yourself! I don't think it'll be that big a deal. Unless he's a heck of a lot stronger than a Leviathan. Bewares. That's a good one. I like that. Alright. I don't think we need to mess around here. Let's, I'm curious if Reflect will protect against Mega Flare, but only somewhat curious. Would be nice if we had Flare ready, but just go Bio. Bahamut hits the White Mage for 94 damage. Is that all? 94 damage? That seems a little bit on the low end, personally. I wonder if you can Quake a flying Bahamut. That seems like it shouldn't work. They didn't implement that until the Super Nintendo versions, but boy, that's nice and bright. So yeah, Huzzlefudge seems to be doing fine here. A few Dragoons would probably make this fight trivial. If you're having a hard time, just bring more Dragoons. Alright, so Bio did like 2 grand, Quake did 1. Let's see what Firiga does. Not as good as Bio. Maybe he's got Dragon Armor that gives him Fire, Ice, Lightning protection. Oh, good! Reflect works! On Cure, but not on Mega Flare. Excellent! Ah, classic. Alright, well, you're probably gonna die there. That's just how this goes. I just killed the boss 5,000. Nice, nice, nice. It's fine. Huzzlefudge made up all the damage lost, and then Nomura wins it. We were trying to get to Aeroga, but he died too quickly. Well, in the end, Bahamut. What? Who put... What? Bahamut? Why didn't they just say Bahamut? Isn't that his name? Why would you do that? It summons Bahamut, but it's Bahamut. It's like they just sort of slurred it out. They're a little drunk. Whoever wrote this is Bahamut. Leviathan. Why didn't they just put the name of the summon? Like, it's fine. Most of them have short names anyway. It would fit. Whatever. No autocorrect when this game was developed last year? A few months ago? But anyway, I'm quite glad we brought a Dragoon for that fight. That was a good decision. Black Mage didn't help out a whole lot. White Mage was good. Dragoon was good. Dark Knight just kills everything. Until you get to Ninja, I feel like Dark Knight is just the most powerful. And ninjas don't get Blade Blitz, so I don't know. Maybe Dark Knights are just the best. I like that Quake animation, though, by the way. Very nice. Music and animation, they got real good. Okay, we got all the summons. So I guess we should go deal with, in lieu of a paladin. I mean, there is a, the knight, but I don't know. Oh, I should check. Let's get a level up. We're almost at level up. Anytime you're leaving a dungeon and you've almost got a level up, just fight a couple more battles. It's fine. No, also, bestiary for grenades, right? I want to see, if I job change Amora into knight, if we get any magic. Now that we're higher level. But yeah, if you had 2 Blood Lances on Huzzlefudge, I feel like the jump damage, if they're weak to wind, will do 9999 or nearly that much, and you'll heal half of it or something. So, a bunch of Dragoons with Blood Lances would probably make Bahamut trivial. You'd basically have to have the worst possible timing to land and get Mega Flared, and get Mega Flared before you jump next time. Also, look at these stat gains. Level 45, every stat. I wonder if you can get 2 stats at a time or something, right? Like, that's pretty good. Alright, so let's go have a little nap. Yeah, I think in the DS version, they give you some dark weapons a bit earlier for Dark Knight. But in this version, it's like, nah. No swords until you get the Invincible.